What's up guys, this is Sunny back with another video, and today real quick I want to share with you guys one more product I received from Vetroo, and they were nice enough to send one of their all-in-one all-white 240mm AIO. The exact model we have here, Vetroo Lurker V240. So this one is a 240mm all white AIO. Does come with RGB fans and also does have RGB on the CPU block. Now they also have the black version. They sent me the white version because I'll test this cooler in my black and white $500 gaming PC right here. As you guys can see, I have currently Vetroo V5 air cooler. This air cooler is also really good. I believe this one goes for around $37, and I also have a dedicated video, so if you guys want to watch a dedicated video on Vetroo V5 air cooler, there'll be a link in the video's description. Don't forget to check out. Now this one right here goes for around $79. It also comes in a black color, so if you're planning on maybe going with all black build or black and white build, you can also go with the black version, but I do prefer the white version for the black and white build. Kind of looks nice, and I feel like all black version will look better in all black build or like black and gray build. Now they do offer 360mm AIO also, and that one goes for around $99 and also comes in white version and the black version. Yeah, all right, so to real quick I want to test this cooler in my $500 gaming slash workstation PC, and I have a Ryzen 3 3100 CPU, I believe currently overclocked to around 4.3 gigahertz, and the Vetroo V5 cooler performed really well, but I still want to test this Vetroo Lurker V240 cooler and see how well this cooler performs. So I'll test the noise level, I'll test the temperature under load, and we'll see how good is this cooler. Is this cooler even worth it for like $79? So let me do a quick unboxing for you guys and show you guys what this cooler comes with. Now before the unboxing, I want to read you guys real quick specs. So this cooler pump speed is around 2800 RPM, and the pump voltage is around 12 volt, and the pipe size or the tube size is around 13.7 inches. The fan size 120mm does come with a 220mm RGB fan, and the fan max speed is around 1800 RPM. All right. Airflow 58.8 CFM, and the noise level is around 27.2 dBA. Okay, this cooler does work with Intel and AMD sockets. So Intel socket LGA 1366, 1156, 1155, 1151, 1150, and 775, and the AMD socket AM4, AM3 plus, AM2 plus, AM2, FM2 plus, and FM2. All right, there's one problem. This cooler also comes with RGB 3-pin plug, and the motherboard I have in this build, one of the budget motherboard, comes with only 4-pin RGB header. So if you're planning on using this cooler with your motherboard, make sure your motherboard does have RGB 5 volt like a 3-pin header, or if you don't care about the RGB 3-pin header and you just want to use their included adapter, because they did include a 3-pin to SATA adapter in the box. I'll show you guys real quick. So I don't really care, as long as I can change the color, then I don't really care about the 3-pin or the 4-pin header. But please make sure when you buy this cooler, okay, if you want to control the cooler LED colors and stuff with your motherboard software, then you do need the RGB 3-pin header. All right, get it? All right, so you guys can see right here, and rest of the specs, if you want to read, you can also check here. Okay, all right, let's do a quick unboxing, and let me show you guys. I still didn't test this cooler yet, so I will install this cooler for the first time and we'll test. All right, nice foam. And here we have installation guide. You guys can see. And installation should be really simple. Okay. All right. And the first thing, let me pull these beautiful fans out. All right, these fans looks really nice, guys. Okay, look, all white. Okay, with gray rubber mounts, but really nice. You guys can see, all white. Okay, and wow, even comes with white cables. All right, so it does come with two plugs here, one 3-pin LED RGB 5-volt plug right here, and a PWM 4-pin fan plug right here. Okay, really nice and simple, really cool. And we have one more fan here. All right, let me see what else we have. Okay, so here we have the installation or mounting kit right here for Intel and AMD. And I want to show you guys the adapter real quick. Oops. All right, let me show you guys. All right, this small box is really cool. You can actually control your fans and the cooler LED RGB lights with this box here. So basically you have a the 3-pin plug right here, okay, and then you also have a SATA plug right here. Okay, so if you want, you can plug this to your motherboard, 3-pin RGB 5-volt header, and if you don't have, I guess you don't need, but we'll test, you can actually just plug the RGB 5-volt plugs to these box, and then we can just use this mood button here, and we can actually maybe change color. I don't know, I have to install this and show you guys. We have one more cable here. Yeah, I believe this cable is for fans, so those support 2 PWM 4-pin fan plugs, and then this PWM plug goes to your motherboard fan header, CPU header. Okay, and then we have a, let me see, they did include a thermal paste. Okay, small thermal paste tube right here, so you don't actually have to spend extra money for thermal paste. They were nice enough to include one. Okay, now let me show you guys the AIO, the cooler, real quick so you guys can see. I'm really excited. It looks really cool. Let me move this box. All right. All right, guys. So you guys can see the radiator here. Okay, all white radiator. Even the fins are white. Okay, and good quality white color. Doesn't feel cheap, right? And these tubes are braided. Okay, these tubes are braided, good quality, and I believe the length is around 13 inches, like I told you guys. So you know, the tube is not all that short, so you know, should be fine right here. Okay, all right. And here you guys can see the CPU copper plate and the CPU block here. Also have LED RGB lights. Okay, and does come with two cables here. So we have a 3-pin RGB plug here, 5-volt, and then we also have a 3-pin pump plug right here. This one goes to your motherboard fan header, and yeah, or the pump header. Alright guys, you guys can see the thickness looks really nice. Not all that thick, but thick enough. That's what she said. And yeah, alright, so real quick, let me install this cooler and let me show you guys how this cooler perform. So I'm not going to compare this cooler temperature or the noise level with the Vetroo V5 cooler I have here, because I don't want to make this video like 20 minutes long. But if you guys want to compare, you can watch my Vetroo V5 dedicated video. But right now, real quick, I'll install this cooler and I'll show you guys the fan noise level and the temperature, how good this cooler perform. And that's about it. So let's jump in. Alright, so I did install the brackets for the M4, as you guys can see, and we are also going to use the original M4 plastic brackets here. You don't need to remove these. All you need to do install these small brackets here, as you guys can see, and we are going to install this one here. Alright guys, so time for the fun part here. Alright, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cables here. I did plug the pump 3-pin fan plug to a CPU fan header, and I also have a fan splitter here. I don't know if you guys can see. So what I'll basically do, I'll use this splitter anyway. They included one PWM4 plug to 2 PWM fan plugs. So let me plug these fan plugs to this splitter here. All right, and let me plug this PWM fan to this splitter right here. All right, so this box right here is really important, guys. So Vetroo was nice enough to include this box with their AIO. This one actually doesn't come with the Vetroo V5 air cooler, but this one did came with the AIO. So let me show you guys how to install this. Really simple. With this box, you can actually control the LED colors. You cannot control the fan speed or anything. You can plug up to 4 RGB 3-pin 5-volt plugs. You guys can see 2 on this side and 2 on the other side right here. And you can also plug your computer case reset button plug right here. Okay, so you can actually change the color with the reset button. Now I'm not going to do that. I will just show you guys how to change color by pressing this button right here. So this box also have a SATA male plug and a RGB 3-pin 5-volt plug right here. Also I can plug this one to my motherboard, but like I told you guys, my motherboard doesn't have a 3-pin header, so we need to ignore this one. All right, so let's just connect these 3-pin RGB plugs to these box. Okay, All right, and one more. All right. Okay, and now we need to plug this SATA plug to our power supply female SATA plug right here. All right, simple as that. And this box also have a magnet, you guys can see here, so we can just slap it right here. All right, and now we need to do some cable management. All right, hopefully you guys can see here. Okay, so the fans are working, and then also the LED RGB is also working, and I can change color by pressing the small button on the box. So here you go. Alright guys, so you guys can see everything working. So let me plug my monitor and the keyboards and stuff so we can see how this cooler really perform. Alright, so let's jump in. And currently I have the tempered glass closed right now, and you can hear the fan noise, you know, while idling. And I have the shotgun microphone like 6 inches away from the case. Alright, so right now like around 10 inches. Okay. And I do have Cinebench R20 open. Currently I'm not running. And you guys can see idle temperature here, 31 Celsius. And actually the CPU is overclocked to 4.2 gigahertz, not 4.3 gigahertz. Now this cooler does look really nice. For $79, definitely. So let me run Cinebench R20 real quick so you guys can hear the fan noise under load, and also you guys can see the temperature under load. Alright, so Cinebench R20 currently running. And I have the shotgun microphone like 6 inches away from the case. And this cooler is not loud, like fans not all that loud. Now keep in mind fan max RPM is around 1800, and the cooler max RPM, like the speed, is around 2800 RPM. Okay, so I'm like 4 inches away from the case. Not bad. We're running Cinebench R20, and let's look at the temperature. Okay, 60 Celsius, not bad. 4.2 gigahertz. Wow, not that loud guys, not that loud, but definitely looks nice. Benchmark almost done. Alright, and the score we got, the CPU score around 2533, and ideal temperature right now 32 Celsius. It's a great cooler for $79. You know, especially if you're planning on building like an all white gaming slash workstation PC. And they also have the black version too. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. That should be it. See you guys next one.